Good morning, good morning. I love you. Good morning. You're only a day away. Good morning, good morning. I love you. Good morning. I'm cutting my nails. Cutting my nails. And I'm just going to say hi. And I'll probably throw you a couple cards. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Butterfly in the sky. We can fly twice as high. It's in a book. Take a look. Reading Rainbow. Okay. So obviously you can't see me because that's the reason. Because that's the way I wanted it. But how are you? You guys up? You guys up? Anywho, I'm gonna throw you just a couple cards. Just a couple cards. For Sunday vibes. I know you guys are so used to seeing them, but today you gotta listen with your ears. You gotta listen with your ears. So hi everyone. Hi all the children and boyfriends and girlfriends and everybody who listens to me. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mama's Day. I hope you guys have a good day. I'm gonna go to the garden soon with my mama. We do it every year. We go to the garden, we get flowers. Sometimes she picks out a tree. Sometimes she picks out a statue. You know, that kind of stuff. And then the chicklins are coming over. Happy Mother's Day. So, let's just see Sunday vibes. Because, you know, it's Mama's Day, right? But we don't need a reading for Mama's Day. We make the best of it. Here, near, wherever you are. Okay, so some of you are in that mood. My ass just went Titanic on you. So let's whoa. I got my crow's deck. I haven't busted him out in a while. So let's just do Sunday vibes. What are we, 3 minutes in? So today you gotta listen with your ears. You gotta listen with your ears. Sunday vibes. Okay. So we got the Two of Swords and Temperance. So really not wanting to make a decision when it comes to something. I mean, there's something on your mind where I feel like a decision is definitely called for. It's like, I don't know. Don't make a blind decision though. You know what I mean? I don't know if Happy Mama's Day, if you've healed from a situation, or healing, I should say. This is more balancing your thoughts out. This is more balance. So I want to say you have it, but you really don't. You know what I mean? Because this is the scenario right this second. So there's that. Happy Mama's Day. Sunday vibes. And then you got the wheel. So it's up to you whether or not whatever's going on your mind mentally, it's really your call, right? Because you can change your own thoughts. Balance is needed. Change is here. You know, be careful you don't repeat a cycle. So I don't know if there's something on your mind and it's like you want to create the balance versus really needing to have to. I mean, you could be contemplating whether or not you want to reconcile with someone. I feel, see, that's been going through my head too. Like, I reached out to a friend yesterday, and it was so random because I don't ever see us having a friendship again. And it was a feminine, right? But I was going through Snapchat memories, and she's all over them, right? So I basically sent her a message, not asking to rekindle by any means. You know, I definitely said my 2 cents as politely as I can. I probably came off a little, I don't know exactly how to word it without telling you exactly what I wrote, because it's personal, so I don't, you know what I mean? It is something that went down between a group of us, and it wasn't to reconcile the friendship. It was more, you know, it's hard because I'm looking at the cards at the same time. More like it's hard not having you in my life anymore because you're part of my last 10 years of Snapchat memories. And, you know, it really sucks that you think you didn't make me really. Basically, one of my lines was, you know, it really sucks that you think that you didn't put me in the position of choosing who to hang out with and who not to, you know, stuff like that. And she didn't own up to it. She didn't even reply, and I didn't expect a reply, and I was actually shocked that I even reached out. Okay, so but it gets things on her mind. This could be her energy or mine, you know, because this was kind of yesterday, but not expecting things to change. I didn't reach out for a reconciliation per se, because to be honest with you, I'm not sure if I really want the friendship back. So it was very random. So I don't know if you guys are in that type of energy. I'm just trying to give you examples, you know, because this could honestly be a good example of that, you know, not really thinking before you make that decision, but you made it. You reached out trying to create some type of balance or whatever you were looking for. In my case, I wouldn't really say I was looking for her to own up to something, but kind of, sort of, whether she did or not, you know. So it could be a scenario like that. But this does speak of balance. It does speak of reconciliation. It does speak of changes. Okay. I also reached out to someone else that was very random, kind of like not clearing the air energy, but balance. Okay, so this actually makes sense. It doesn't have to be a lot of people. I'm a love channel, so a lot of people just assume it's intimacy, partnerships, that type of stuff. It's, you know, it can be anything. Others of you, you didn't really make this decision yet, or you did, or you kind of like, it was random, like the example I gave you. You know what I mean? And others of you, this would be somebody whose energy is around you versus it even being yours. But it's a nice day to have that balance for sure. Temperance with the wheel. You know, if you can create that balance, it would be smart, I would think, depending on your scenario. balance isn't necessary between people sometimes. If anything, it can drain you. You know what I mean? I posted something the other day. I don't remember the exact words, but basically, there's a difference between a connection and I don't remember exactly what it was. A connection and anybody remember? There's a difference between a connection and well, basically it was a connection and a connection, right? But one drains you. You know what I mean? This it is pulling me in that direction too. I don't remember. I believe it was on Instagram. I could have posted it on YouTube, but I'm not positive. So this could really go either way for you guys. So let's get one more before I clarify the deck, the cards. What's a 4? Actually, we'll keep it at 3. You know, it's the Holy Trinity. So let's just keep it at 3. So tell me what this decision is regarding. Because you're dealing with, you have the Sag energy, right? Which is nice. It's free falling, free flowing. But then you're dealing with a whole bunch of fixed energy too. So tell me what this Two of Swords is regarding, please. Because I don't know if you want to take it, if you're the one dishing it out, seeking it. What do we got? What do we got? Something flipped. So we got the Three of Wands. Okay, so it's regarding here and now. All right, and you do have the Devil at the bottom of the deck. So it's regarding your future. Cabs are here. And we have the Devil, Judgment, and the Knight of Wands. And Justice. So, damn. So, something was obviously, like I said, unjustifiable. You know, Judgment can speak of reconciliations too, apologies. But you have the Devil. I'm not really seeing attraction. Well, yeah, with the Knight of Wands, but this is more like, there's something bigger than that going down. Okay, so like I said, it's up to you on how you want to look at this. Because this might be saying, hey, you just might want to move forward. You know what I mean? Like, don't be blind. Don't be blind, like, don't be blind about the situation. And, you know, worry about you. Because just because somebody wants to create balance doesn't mean it's going to happen, right? And then, like I said, you had the Devil, Judgment, King of Wands, Nine of Cups. But you also have the Five of Swords under here somewhere. Yeah, right there. See? So, happy Mother's Day. So, again, you know, it's especially with the wheel being here. It's important to move forward, leave the past in the past. Don't try to create balance unless you need to. Like, I don't know if, like, you just need a change. Like, you know, I'm not really sure. Like, just keep moving forward. You know what I mean? Because like I said with the example I gave you earlier, I didn't expect a reconciliation. I didn't expect, I'm sorry, and blah, 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 and let's rekindle. No, it's water under the bridge, but there's still had feelings, and that's on me. There might be a little resentment, but again, that's on me. You know what I mean? And to me, I don't feel like it's necessary to lower my expectations of friendships, because I think somebody, you know, yada, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just giving you examples. You don't always have to be that person. This could be touching base on a lot of stuff, though, troops. Because this is change. I mean, the wheels here, it's temperance, balance, you know. I don't really know if you're indecisive or not, but it's making decisions blindfolded, which isn't cool because your future's here. So don't do that anymore if you're doing that. Especially if you feel lack of this, lack of that. You're definitely heading in the right direction. The Nine of Cups and the Five of Swords wanted to pop out, but I didn't call it, so I'm putting it back in. Tell me about Temperance. So this decision looks like it has to do with your future. Okay, so if you need to, don't be blind about what went down in the past either, though. You know what I mean? Don't be naive. Just because somebody comes back in the picture, if it happens to be a situation like that, it does not mean that you have to fix. Hope that makes sense. And the Sun came out on top of Temperance. Okay, so that's somebody's in their Leo Sag energy for sure. But this is, you know, seeing the Sun. What's at the bottom of the deck? Six of Cups. So something from your past. So it does have to do with your past. But you have to remember the future's here. It's brighter. Looking in your big brown eyes, right? So this is the only thing going backwards. You have all this here. So I just feel like don't be naive, especially with the Six of Cups, Queen of Cups, Two of Wands. You're going in a new direction, so don't be naive here in this situation. Whatever that's regarding, because that's what I feel. Believe it or not, you wouldn't even think I would pick up on that feeling with these cards, especially with Temperance, Wheel of Fortune, Three of Wands, your future, and the Sun. A normal reader would not pick up on anything, a naive situation here. But I certainly am. Clear as day. Could be a reconciliation with the Leo. It just could be the Leo within your chart. It could be something within yourself. I don't see you battling. To me, it's wipe the slate clean. You know what I mean? Like, if somebody comes back, cool. If not, don't sweat it. You know, it's that type of energy. Take care of you. Because you got a bright future ahead of you. The change is here. You got to help make it, create it. No, it's like it's already created. It's already here. So see the possibilities in something, you know. Because there's something bright. It's more than potential. Because you know your own potential. It's potential, it's growth, it's your future. And you're going right towards the Sun, which is the happiest deck in the card, right? So it looks like a decision on my feminine end. Because sometimes you don't want people from the past back. And let me tell you, I went through those snap memories like you wouldn't believe. Like total nostalgia, reminiscing, like, but it felt good. Like I posted a lot of them. Well, you guys don't have me on Snap. But you're more than welcome to join me on Snap. Snapchat's fun. I'm not on it too much, but I am. I don't know how you guys would find me. I guess I can screenshot my front thing and then you guys can find me that way. Okay. Because that's always fun. Oh, yeah. I got sidetracked. But it was more like posting stuff from like 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago, up to like 3 months. You know what I mean? Just memories, fun memories. I think because we're all just been in like hermit mode. You know, we're just all in seclusion, that type of thing. It was just nice, refreshing to watch something like that. I think I snapped like probably like, I don't know, 15 to 20 memories, and I must have watched it over and over, and it helped me because it was like I look back, see, I don't even know where the nostalgia's coming from. You know what I mean? But it's like I got good friends, I got good family, like good memories. yada yada, even though a lot of them were attached to some disappointment. But I am who I am today. See what I'm saying? So there's something within this read that speaks of what I've been going through and feeling, because you guys are normally always on the same page as me when it comes to feelings and experiences and that type of thing. So if you're like just want some type of balance with somebody, you don't necessarily need it, is what this is saying. You know, don't overthink, don't make a blind decision. Like me, it was so random that I reached out to that mama. You know what I mean? I can picture that kind of in the Two of Swords energy. But I think this is more or less something coming to you. And it's important, you know, if you're going to forgive, if it's a situation like that, forgive, move forward, wipe the slate clean. It doesn't mean stay in that scenario. Because there's energy here that's could be draining too, because it pulled me to that quote. If somebody wants I got 2 cards under here. Oh, Queen of Wands was there. Let me, I don't know my Instagram password to pop on my Instagram. I could have put it on YouTube. Let me peek real quick. Does anybody remember? It was something about connections. You know, a connection worth keeping is nice, but there's also another connection where, what the friggle sticks? Where it's draining. And I definitely see this going either way. Just because you think someone's your future doesn't mean you are. Because regardless of the situation, you got a really bright future here. So make smart decisions. Don't be naive. I feel it, troops. I feel it. Oh, I didn't post it on YouTube. I'm super surprised. It must have been my IG. All right, I'm gonna peek real quick. It's just 2, so there's a lot of balance that's needed here too, with the temperance. I'm gonna peek real quick, you guys. It's not buffering. You don't have to jump off. But hold on. Oh, I was just gonna post it on here, and I can't because I'm live. Okay, that didn't really help. Hold on. Now I gotta memorize it. Okay. I'm so sorry. I really wanted you to know what it was, though. I just took a picture of it on my computer. Okay, so it says, learn the difference between a connection and an attachment. A connection gives you power. An attachment sucks the life out of you. Okay, I'll post it on YouTube afterwards. But listen to that again. Learn the difference between a connection and attachment. Connection gives you power. Attachment sucks the life out of you. And I'm telling you, like, this read looks really, really positive, but it's pulling me to that. Okay, so I'm telling you, like, be careful you're not attached to a situation and outcome, doing it for the wrong reasons. Okay, so there's that. So tell me about the wheel. And you got the Ace of Swords. So you got some truth and clarity coming to you. So at the bottom of the deck, you got the Page of Swords and the King of Pentacles. So you might have this does, for a majority of you, have to do with a masculine or somebody being in masculine energy, but it is clarity. Okay, so this is your Sunday vibes. Which can take time. Doesn't mean it's happening today, that's for sure. Or it is going to happen today, and this is your own clarity. See what I'm saying? Like, my message is your own clarity. No need to hold on, let go. You know, especially if it doesn't serve you. See what I mean, jelly beans? Someone's still holding on to something from the past, whether it's you or somebody else's. And the future's here. It looks freaking bright. Clarity, change. But you guys have to partake in this type of change. You have to be willing to release if something definitely needs to be released. You know what I mean, jelly beans? Let me just see if I see anything else. So make sure you know the difference between a connection and an attachment, because they're both here. Okay? Both scenarios are here. And you probably have both still lingering, or trying to figure out, you know, like, that was a connection. It did become an attachment, but it sure as fuck was a connection. And then, you know, there could be another situation where it's like, you know, there's a connection. I don't know if there's an attachment growing. There's something, but you got to be careful. You don't want an attachment growing. There's a difference there. You want to strengthen the bond and the connection. That's one thing. But don't, that's what I said. Like, don't be attached to, like, an outcome. Like, you see what I'm saying? Because the two people I reached out to, one feminine, one masculine, there's no attachment to the outcome. One was about creating some type of balance, which wasn't necessary, but I did it anyway. And then the other one was just, you know, some pain attached to it, but not that it would ever stop this type of flow of future. You know what I mean? So I did give you different examples in the beginning of the read for those who just jumped on now. And then over the weekend read, you know how we were doing that, where, like, all these people are going to reach out. I can't even tell you the amount of people I talked to over the weekend, where it's like, I wouldn't even be able to begin to tell you who's who, or if any of those are Jack. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, this is that free-flowing energy where it's like, don't worry about that stuff. You know what I mean? That's what this read is saying. Because there's such potential. And if it's Jack or a friend or whoever this is, you know, something will come to you. It's either that or you need to release something. And even if something comes to you, you may have to release it and set it free. It doesn't mean this person's my light and shining armor, you know, like that. It doesn't mean that either. I don't think it's tricky energy. I just really needed to explain it to you. I don't see it being tricky. I don't see confusion on the board. You know, well, with the Two of Swords, but, which is the first card out, but I wouldn't say confusion. I would say you would know with the Sun and the Ace of Swords. It's you know, your gut too. Best advice for the Two of Swords. Besides everything that I experienced and explained to you guys. Just don't make a blindfolded decision, you know, because you think, you know, and it's the Three of Cups. So basically, you do have the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck, son of a bitch. So yeah, some of you, it's going to be tough. Three of Swords is, you know, but this is celebration, this is happiness. So basically, it's like you don't know where your happiness lies with someone. But it looks like there's a new Ace of Cups under there, so there could be a new opportunity. And this could be friendship, troops. Let me just make sure this Three of Cups is positive. I mean, anything could be positive, right? But the Six of Swords popped out, so that's a big message too. Like I said, moving forward, getting on the boat and going. Make sure you use your intuition here, because you do have the Nine of Wands. I mean, the Nine of Swords. So I don't see, something's gonna. I don't know if it's gonna present itself or not. It doesn't look like it's whatever this is going to present itself. it's like your own thoughts. This is the one card that kind of has you one foot in the door and one foot out. You know what I mean? It's tricky because that's where you're at. One foot's in, one foot's out. But I say put 2 feet in and go forward. Let the past be. Let the past rest. What's meant for you is meant for you. Like, if you're reaching out for your own personal reasons, that's fine. Right? But, like, at the same time, there's no need either to try to create balance. This is what this is saying. You know what I mean? Like, what's meant to be will be. If it's meant to be in your life, you don't have to do anything until it's in front of you, until it's presented to you. And it doesn't look like what Sunday vibes is anything that's going to be presented today. It's me bringing this message to you. Basically, you got a really bright future ahead of you. You get clarity before you know it. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need anybody else's, oh, my right eye is twitching. Got a wicked headache all of a sudden. You don't need no one to give you clarity. I think it's just because you have one foot in the door and one foot out of the door regarding something that type of energy came in, you know, but it looks beautiful. It looks great. It looks cheerful. It looks positive, you know, that type of stuff. So that's your Sunday vibes. And do not forget that quote. Learn the difference between a connection and attachment. Connection gives you power, and attachment can suck the life out of you. Okay, so that's extremely important. I love you guys. I love you guys. I'm gonna let you go. I gotta reply to my daughter. I got stuff to do, but I wanted to touch base with you guys. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Happy Mama's Day to everybody. That's a mama. Okay. And worry about you. You got a beautiful future ahead of you. And it's here too, right? It's not that. I mean, it's literally here. So be careful between that connection and attachment. All right. And it doesn't have to be attachment to a person. It could strictly be attachment to a situation. Okay. You control your own brain. Remember that. You're in charge of your own brain. I love you guys. And it was just 333, like I said, mind, body, and soul in the beginning of the read. Balance. I love you. Bye.